Hello and welcome to another video on this Yogipod channel. It's a very grey, rainy morning here this morning, so I don't know about you, but as soon as it's grey, it gets a little bit chillier. I feel my shoulders creep up towards my ears and my neck begins to tighten. So I thought we'd just do a quick practice that you can slip into your day to help release any of that tension. Okay, so to start, find your way to a comfortable seat. You can be knelt, you can be sat on a bolster, you can be sat on some blocks, kind of whatever works for you, where you can feel grounded, you're comfortable, and you can remain quite nice and upright. Let the hands maybe come to rest lightly onto the legs, let the eyes close as we begin. And we're going to take a couple of long, soft breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So take a couple more like that, breathing in through the nose. Taking one more. As that sound of the breath drifts away, feel your body resting into your props, into the floor. Maybe as you breathe in next, see if the spine can become a little bit longer. And then take a roll of the shoulders up towards the ears and gently all the way back down again. Do that a couple more, so nice and soft. Rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Going all the way up and all the way back down. Pausing there. Blinking the eyes open. From here we're going to inhale to sweep the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Reach up as high as you can, maybe just take a little bit of a wriggle from side to side. And then bend the elbows, bring them down to your cactus shape. Again, inhale, stretch all the way up, find a little bit of a wriggle into the side body. And then to center and bend those elbows, bring them all the way down. We do that one more time. Inhale to reach up. Get stretching as high as you can. Find that space. And then gently bring those elbows down. Hold here in that cactus, so we draw those arms back just a little bit. And then scoop those arms together. Cross the right arm on top of the left and give yourself a hug. Wriggle the fingertips around the shoulders, slide the shoulder blades away from each other, maybe tuck the chin in. Open those arms back out again, find your way back to that cactus. And then this time scooping the arms in together, popping that opposite arm on top, and again giving yourself a hug, wriggling those fingertips round. Again, chin might tuck in, and we find that little bit of an opening into the back body. And then gently sweeping your arms all the way out to the side of you. Land your right fingertips lightly down towards the floor onto a prop. Reach over with the left arm. Come all the way back through center. Pop the fingertips down and sweep up and over with the opposite arm. Gently wave your way through these movements, finding some space. It's rippling from one side to the other. Gently finding that movement. Lovely, we'll do one more from side to side, so landing those fingertips down, reaching over. And then all the way back through, final sweep. Sweeping those fingertips over the top. Come all the way back to center, land the hands down towards the floor. This time roll your shoulders up, but roll them forwards. So again, rolling those shoulders up, bringing them forwards. One more, shoulders up. And coming forwards. Take a moment to settle. Take a breath. And then gently tucking your chin in towards your chest. From here, rolling the head in some half neck rolls from side to side. Gently finding that movement. And as you begin to slowly take these circles from side to side, just checking in with how that feels. noticing what is going on in your body. Noticing what is happening through the body there. And then tucking the chin in towards the chest, holding here for a moment. We're going to clasp the hands together, let them come to rest onto the back of the head. And tuck the chin in towards the chest, let the arms become heavy. So we're not putting pressure onto the head, it's just the weight of the arms and maybe helping guide that chin in a little bit more. And keep it just as the chin at the moment, so just lengthening the back of the neck. We'll take one more breath. And then popping those hands back down towards the legs, roll the head all the way back to centre. Lovely. From here, dropping the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Now staying here. Or we're going to begin to stretch the left arm out to the side of us, so reaching those fingertips away. And then gently begin to flex the hand. So fingertips begin to draw towards the ceiling. Hold here. Now maybe noticing there's a little bit of a quiver in the fingertips, releasing if we need to. Maybe noticing that we now feel that stretch that was just in the neck all the way down into the arm. And if you feel like you've got a little bit more space to release, you can let the right hand come to gently rest on top of the head. Again, just lightly guiding that head a little bit lower. Taking a final breath. And then landing that hand back down towards the knee. Bring the left arm back in. Roll the head back to the top. Take a moment in the middle. And then we'll gently drop the head over to the opposite side. Now again, either staying here or gently stretching that right arm out towards the side, starting with the fingertips pointed. And then slowly beginning to flex that hand as we press into the palm. So checking in with how that feels. Checking in with what's going on in the body. And then maybe gently letting that left hand come to rest onto the side of the head and noticing how that feels for you. Taking one final breath. And then popping hand back down towards the knee. Landing that opposite hand, roll the head all the way back down to centre so the chin is tucked again. Now this time we're going to clasp the hands together, let them come to rest onto the back of the skull, and then staying with the chin tucked but rounding the back a little bit more. So the elbows begin to point a little bit more down towards the ground. We're rounding that upper back. Breathing into that stretch. Maybe coming a little further forwards if you feel like there's the space within your body. We'll take 2 more breaths. Taking one final breath. And then gently rolling yourself all the way back up. Keep the hands to the back of the head. Draw the elbows to the side of you. And then from here, we're going to gently draw that right elbow down, let the left elbow lift. Bring yourself back to centre. And then again, gently dropping the left elbow down, right elbow lifts. Do that one more time from side to side. So back to centre. Maybe moving slightly further this time. Dropping that right elbow, feel that left elbow lift and almost the left side of the rib cage expand. Come back to centre and then opposite side, right elbow lifts this time. Breathe here and then gently back to centre. Draw those elbows away from each other just a little bit more, take a final breath. And then release those hands down towards the knees. Take a big roll of the shoulders. Lovely, we'll take a final movement here. I'm going to spin so you guys can see my upper back, but stay where you are, it's absolutely fine. So from here, again finding that seated position, we're going to clasp the hands together. Press the palms away, and as you do so, tuck the chin in towards the chest and round the upper back. When you inhale, slide the arms towards the ceiling, let the chest lift. So again, as you exhale, press the palms forwards, round that upper back. And as you inhale, sweep the arms up, let the chest lift. So we'll do that 3 more times, just moving with your breath. See if you can exaggerate that movement. As you lift, maybe the gaze begins to lift this time. Noticing where you can feel any tension. And also where maybe you can begin to feel things opening up and softening. So final time here, pressing those palms forwards, rounding the upper back. And then inhaling to bring yourself all the way through and up. Hold here for a moment. And then gently release those hands down. Take a little wriggle into your shoulders. To close, we'll let the eyes close. Bring one hand onto the heart and one hand on top of it. As you sit there with the eyes closed, with your hands lightly resting on top of your heart, see if you can feel the breath beneath your hands. See if you can feel that movement of your ribcage with your breath. And as a final breath to close, we'll again take a big breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Bring the palms to touch. And taking a bow to close our practice. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really hope that that's helped just find a little bit of movement into your body, maybe released some of that upper body a little bit. And if you enjoyed it, check out what else is also here, and see you again soon for another video.